with the best highlights across Northeast Wisconsin. This is Friday Night Blitz with Brandon Kinnard.
Welcome into the season premiere of Friday Night Blitz. That's right, high school football is back. So glad you're with us. I'm Brandon Kinnard. We got the year started with a sampling of games last night, now a full slate on the first Friday of the high school football season. And let's get things started here with our Sports Showdown game of the week. It's Green Bay Preble on that new turf field, looking good, playing host to Oshkosh West, and this was a good one here, folks. First half, we normally don't show field goals, but this is Elliott Reed. That's Dr. Reed to you with a 49-yarder. He had a couple of them in the first half as West led 6-0 most of the way. Fourth quarter, though, here come the Hornets. Ty Gerard, he's got Braylon shot for the score. Preble up 7-6, but the Wildcats respond. Jaden Franzak punching it in from a yard out. Extra point, no good, so it's 12-7. West on top. Preble with one final chance here in the final seconds. They're inside the 10. Here's Gerard. Going to the end zone, and it's picked off. Elijah Wilder, the sophomore, sealing the game as the Wildcats win it 12-7. Here's Andrew Amuzu with West quarterback Chase Brandel.
Our Oshkosh neighborhood reporter Claire Peterson spoke with you prior to the game leading up to this big game as well. You also had a big drive that put you guys up. Take us through, what was the game plan going into that?
We were just working on just taking what the defense gives us, you know. I don't always got to throw a deep ball and make it look pretty, so short yards, yard by yard, if we can just keep the ball moving like that, that's all I got to do. That was the game plan.
For sure, and obviously you guys came out on top. I mean, this was a very competitive game. Overall, can you speak about that competitiveness going up against a Preble team who, you know, is trying to look for some resurgence as well?
Right. Yeah, they're kind of like us last year. We came out of a 1-8 season against Brookfield East with a new coaching staff, and we surprised Brookfield East, so we didn't know what to expect from these guys. They're coming off a 1-8 season, but they had a new coaching staff, so they're kind of like us. So, you know, we didn't underestimate them for sure. We came in confident, but not too confident, so it was a battle, but it was a good game.
Yeah. Last but not least, I mean, you got your first win, first game. What's the goal for this season?
Just gaining trust in my O-line, receivers, running back, and just trying to keep the ball moving, man. We're trying to make a playoff run this season. Haven't yet in my high school career, but these senior guys, man, we've been through a lot. We work hard, so I think these guys deserve it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Yep, have a good one.
All right, thank you, Andrew, and thanks to Mr. Brandel there coming off a big win for the Wildcats. Let's move on to one of the other top games of the night with a lot of interest here, also in Green Bay. Notre Dame playing host to Kaukauna, the Ghosts coming off one of their best seasons in program history. John Miller has the coverage.
Oh, how good it feels to have Friday Night Lights back. It's the best time of the year. We have a terrific matchup here at Notre Dame Academy High School between two preseason top 10 teams, the Tritons in Division 3 and Kaukauna in Division 2. But preseason rankings, well, they're just that. You have to prove it on the field. Let's get to the highlights of this non-conference matchup. The Tritons get the ball first. They take over 8 minutes off the clock, only to be stuffed by the Ghosts at the 1-yard line on 4th down. A little later, up 3-0, Notre Dame driving now in Kaukauna territory. They hand it off to stud Christian Collins, the state's rushing touchdown and yards leader last year. He finds open space for a 27-yard touchdown. Notre Dame will go into the half up 13-0. It's 16-0 now. Kaukauna looking to get points on the board near the end of the third quarter. Ron Schaefer throws it up to Parker Shue. He makes a terrific grab in the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good. They trail by 10. A little over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Kaukauna still down 10. Schaefer hits Pearson Bauer for a touchdown over the middle. They only trail by 3 now. The Ghosts will get one more crack at it. 10 seconds left. They run the hook and ladder, and it's not going to work. Notre Dame wins 16-13.
We talked about going into it, you know, these guys are going to be a really strong test for us early in the season to see where we're at. All right, and it's a good sign right now for us to finish in the win column.
We still have a lot of cleanup on, but it just kind of proves that we have everything, all the tools, all the weapons to win a game like this. We weren't projected to win this game at all. It was supposed to be a close game, but they were supposed to win by a score or two. So I think it really proves to us as a team that we have it to get to November 22nd, which is the state game.
Next up for the Tritons, they're at De Pere next Friday, and the Ghosts will host West De Pere next Thursday. Let's send it back to you in the studio, Brandon.
Both of these teams, like Kaukauna and Appleton North last night, they could have scheduled an easy Week 1 non-conference.
Gets this season. They're on the road at State Powerhouse Muskego. And a great start for Nina on the option pitch to Grant Dean. The future Badger takes it in for 6. Nina led 21-3 at the half, but problems in the second half. Here's Jackson Nemec for the Warriors. Off to the races, and he will house this baby. Muskego rattled up 28 straight points. Tough loss for the Rockets. The final there, 31-21, Muskego the winner. In West De Pere, the Phantoms taking on Hortonville. Early second half, West De Pere already up big and adding to it. Knocking on the door, they hand it off. The man in the backfield, Evan Ott, who bounces in for the score. That puts WDP up 38. Next Phantoms possession, a name to watch this year, Patrick Greisen, the quarterback, with a dart to Ben Lemerand, and off he goes. All Phantoms, 45-0, the final there over Hortonville. Luxembourg Casco coming off a run to state last year, and the New Look Spartans on the road at Seymour. Slow start offensively for both sides. Here in the second quarter, the Spartans offense gets going. Andrew Class bounces it out to the right down the sideline, and in for the touch. 7-0 LC. Late first half, key moment of the game here. Caden Staffel to Brandon Neppel. Great catch, but watch here. He gets flagged for taunting after having a few words there. So that backs him up 15 yards. Because of that, they have to go for 2. It's too long for an extra point, and Seymour gets it to take an 8-7 lead. The Thunder go on to win it 20-14. That's a big upset to open the season. Now the team the Spartans knocked out of the playoffs last year, Two Rivers taking on Fox Valley Lutheran, this one in Appleton. Late first half, Foxes inside the Raiders 5, and they are going to add to their lead. Lucas Pappendorf takes it himself. That puts them up 19-0. The Raiders with a response. Just 7 seconds left in the half. Noah Shilcox looking deep. That's what you got to do late in the half. And, oh, what a catch there. Max Mathias hauls it in. That cuts the deficit to 19-7 at the half. Foxes, they hit him back on their first drive of the second. Pappendorf, we saw him running, this time throwing. As his man for the touchdown, Graham Fight. It's a 25-7 lead. FBL goes on to win it 38-7. And lastly tonight, Xavier hosting Valders. The Hawks breaking ground on their new turf field. There's Xavier legend Rocky Blyer there, that field named after him. He was in the house for the coin toss tonight. Always fun moments when you have the former Pittsburgh Steelers legend in the house. And the Hawks, well, they honored him the right way, and that is by running all over Valders. Matthew Potter with a couple of touchdown runs. And this time through the air. Intercepted. Valders gets the pick. Logan Wolfel. But the Hawks right back at him on their next drive. They scored again here on a 38-yard end around. This one all Xavier, 56-12. The Hawks, the victor. That's all for our highlights tonight. Stick with us. We'll have our play of the night for you when we return. Your Friday Night Blitz play of the night. The first one of the new season goes to Elijah Wilder. Just a sophomore, but he's already making big plays for Oshkosh West. That the game-sealing interception in the final seconds as the Wildcats hang on to beat Preble. 12-7 the final on Sports Showdown. Heck of a grab there by young Mr. Wilder. That'll do it for our first Friday Night Blitz of the year. Thank you for joining us, and hey, we'll see you back here tomorrow at 11:30 for the Packers in their preseason finale.